Apa gunanya terlahir sebagai manusia jika seseorang tidak tahu bersyukur? Orang yang tidak tahu bersyukur adalah orang yang keji. Dalam himne-himne yang terkait dengan pemuliaan matahari sebagai perwujudan ilahi, dikatakan bahwa Hyang Ilahi dapat mengampuni apa dan siapa saja, kecuali mereka yang tidak pernah bersyukur. Karena itu, bersyukurlah selalu. What is the use of taking birth as a human if one lacks of a sense of gratitude? The one without gratitude is a wicked person. In the hymns that pertain to the worship of the sun god, it is said that the sun god may forgive any sin but not ingratitude. Hence, never fail to be gratitude. Pranam.
The sun god is the Lord of life. Sun is the source of life. So the hymns addressed to sun god, what is written here as sun god, is actually addressed to life itself, the source of all life. If there is no sun, there can be no life. Life would be different altogether. And as long as we live, being grateful is very important. Being grateful for very little things, for the life itself, for anything and everything. Be grateful. This is important. Somebody was asking, Swami, what happens if someone makes mistake? Should we also become grateful to him or her that he or she is making mistake? So there are two different cases. Does sun make a mistake? Somebody was asking me about this when Swami was giving this interview to someone, and he refers to sun god. Does sun make a mistake? Sun does not make a mistake. Sun is always bright. But when the clouds are there, then we cannot see the sun. So whose mistake it is? The mistake of the sun or mistake of the clouds? Clouds, he says, like our thoughts. Our mind is cloudy, it's full of doubts, full of uncertainties and all that. So the sun does not make a mistake. The clouds are creating confusion. The clouds also are not making a mistake. The clouds are creating confusion. And we have to transcend this confusion. How do we transcend this confusion? Can we force the clouds to disperse? That's also not possible. But looking at the clouds as our friends, the clouds are also important. But you cannot expect life to be cloudy all the time. You cannot expect life to be full of doubts all the time. Okay, the clouds are there. It's going to rain out sometime. We cannot expect rains to fall every time. So everything is according to the order. Everything is going according to order. Your role, your job is what? He's asking, this man who is asking, what is your role? He says, I'm a teacher in the school. So this is what happens when a small boy or a small girl makes a mistake. Do you reprimand him, her, or no? Yes, I do, and this man says that is the problem. Because nowadays when we reprimand the children go back and complain to their parents, and the parents come back to the school and complain about the teacher. So he says, whose mistake it is? It is the system. The education system is at wrong. It's a mistake. When we were kids, we go to school and our teacher reprimands us for something. We don't go home and tell our parents. We are shy. We are ashamed to tell. And we try to make better next time. But nowadays it has become a fashion, trend. Make a mistake, go home, complain to your mother, father, and the mother, father, without checking anything, they come to the school and reprimand the teacher. So he says this has got nothing to do with gratefulness. We try to mix up things to our convenience. It is very convenient for us to believe in the first line, be grateful always, like the law of attraction people. Be grateful always. If you are grateful, why do you want to become rich? What is the law of attraction? What are they trying to teach us? To become rich. They are not telling us to become happy. They are telling us to become rich. Have a car, have a nice house, have this, have that. Why not being grateful with your whatever you have got? So Swami says that we are living in a hypocritical world. It's a hypocrite, full of hypocrites. When it is convenient for us, we can be grateful. When it is not convenient to us, then we can speak differently. And this, he says, is the effect of our clouded mind. Once the mind is not cloudy, then everything becomes clear. Then we are grateful for all the experiences. We do not complain. Does not mean that you stop working and then you remain a beggar, no. And then he refers to Bhagavad Gita. I said, whoever believes in yoga, yoga means union with the entire universe. If we believe in the oneness of everything, yoga kshema, he says, I shall make sure that person will never suffer. He does not say that he will never become a poor man, but never suffers. Becoming poor or becoming rich is according to our karmas. We can have very good karmas. If we don't work, we become poor. If we remain poor, that is according to karma. But we don't need to suffer. And that's the whole teaching from the Buddha, Lord Buddha. There is suffering. And you can go beyond the suffering. He does not say that the man who is getting old, he will stop aging. No. The man who is getting old, I am aging. There I need to be grateful. You are sick, you are sick. You are dead, you are dead. He sees these three different scenes. A dead person, a sick person, an aging person. So Buddha does not say that whoever follows me, he will stop aging. Or he will never die. He'll never become old. He does not say that. But he says he need not suffer. We can age gracefully. We can go through all the experiences, bad and good, gracefully, with full of gratitude, sense of gratitude. So this is what Swami is trying to say through this quote. It's a very important quote. Every quote that we read, we have to use our mind, our viveka, our faculty of discrimination, discretion, and try to understand what is he trying to say. Not just read the words, but try to read between the lines. One of the masters used to say that when you meet a master, don't listen to what he says. Listen to that, but try to also listen what he does not say. It is only when you can hear the sound of silence that you become a true disciple. And this is what is our purpose of being here. We try to become good disciple, true disciple. True disciple means discipline. True disciple means in Sanskrit shishya, one who has surrendered the ego, surrendered the head of ego, one who has slaughtered the head. Shah Abdul Latif used to slaughter the head. It does not mean that slaughter the head and give it to master, no. But slaughter this ego and then give it to the master. We have to learn a lot, and then this sense of gratitude comes by itself. Once we have mastered our lessons, we become grateful. Sometimes we have to learn the hard way. Sometimes the learning process is easy, but everything is learning process. Thank you, Saira.